What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection WWE Network Spotlight, The Undertaker. Includes hooded robe. Now, I am just so happy I found this guy. I actually went into Toys R Us just looking around and I saw Undertaker on the shelf and I was really surprised to see this guy. But anyway, let's actually take a look at the box. We do have an image of the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker right here. Same thing on the side, nothing right here. He is part of the Elite Collection, as you can see up here at the top. Turning back, we see another image of Undertaker, then we get some bio. He is 6'10", weighs 309 pounds, signature moves, the chokeslam, the tombstone, and the last ride. Although right here it was just the chokeslam and the tombstone. That's just how it was. From Death Valley. This Undertaker figure reflects the Ministry of Darkness era of 1999. To see what went down, watch vintage episodes of Raw on the WWE Network. For a low sum of $9.99. I just had to throw that out there. But anyway, when we come back, we're going to get the Undertaker out of packaging, and then we'll go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And here we have the Undertaker pose and out of the packaging. Now let's get on to his one and only accessory. He does come with his entrance hood, and as you can see, a very nice robe. Robe, hood, whatever it is, you gotta dig it. It looks really phenomenal on this figure. Really tempted to just leave him like this on my collection, but I kind of really want to display this attire too, and I'm pretty sure everybody, when they first saw this figure, was all, oh man, I need to get this Undertaker for his specific attire. And you're not wrong, he has the 90s Undertaker attire, which is so awesome. And we'll get more into that when we show off his detail, but let's actually just show off the robe really fast. And it's a pretty decent sized robe. It's made of the same material that we saw the cloth cape from the Defining Moments Undertaker was made out of. You can see it is just this black material, and then it does have some shiny gray material, almost velvety feeling. Feels so nice, actually. I kind of want a robe made out of this material now, but then it'll probably be too soft for me and I probably would never wear it again. But really like the robe. Glad he came with it. And now we go on to the figure himself, and I have to say, I love this figure, and I'm really happy we finally got this attire for Undertaker. Let's actually move his hair, and you can see he has all the trimmings that you want this Undertaker to have. I know a lot of people out there were just chomping at the bit for this particular body because they were going to swap it with the, what was it, the SummerSlam Heritage Undertaker, the one with the purple gloves. I believe I reviewed that one, and there's just a lot of residue left on my studio. But anyway, let's actually go on to Undertaker's detail. Now, if you remember my Defining Moments Undertaker video, he has the exact same head sculpt. There's nothing different about it. I kind of wish that he did have the piercing that we saw the box had. A little disappointing, but I'm not going to criticize the figure too much on that. Does look like Mark Calloway back in the 90s, which is really cool. And then let me just show off this attire, and I did say that this is probably my favorite Undertaker attire, and I know a lot of people have been wanting this particular style of Undertaker attire, and I'm glad we finally got it. On mine, his legs are a little warped. You can see he's a little bow-legged. Let's just zoom the camera out a little. And that's just because the way they had him in packaging, his knees were like that, and it's an easy fix. Just take a hairdryer and heat up his legs for a little bit and then close them up. But it's an easy fix, no harm, no foul. Then we get on to his tattoos, which he does have quite a few of them. Undertaker is known for his really nice sleeves. And we can take the elbow pad off so we can show off more of these. You can see just how detailed it is. I do want to point out one thing that it's probably my only complaint on the figure, and it's not really a complaint against the figure, more of quality control than anything else. And I'm just going to show you right now, and he does, oh, there we go. His torso is incredibly loose, you can see. It really doesn't hold itself up. And of course, now that I'm doing the review, it doesn't do it, but you can see exactly how there's just nothing. This figure is like so wobbly right here, and it is annoying. Originally, I was going to buy 2 of these so that I could head swap it with the SummerSlam Heritage Undertaker, but now I'm thinking I might want to go back and return them because I really think this torso is just way too loose. I might just go back and pick up another one and return this guy, because you really can't do much if the ab joint is like that loose, and you can see I'm not putting much effort in it, and it's moving. You know, I would rather a joint be tight than loose, and this is probably a little too loose for my liking. It's a little unfortunate, but you can always have him looking down on someone, which, I don't know, I just don't ever see myself doing with this figure unless... No, the arms don't play a factor in it. I was hoping they did. Maybe I could get away with it by having his arms to his side, but doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. But anyway, let's actually go on to his articulation, because he has the standard Elite articulation. He does have a bulge in the head. He can't really look up too far, and his downward movement is a little limited, as you can see. He can turn his head left and right, but then the head sculpt gets in the way. His goatee does butt up against his costume, so be aware of that when you're posing this figure, that the goatee is not a soft plastic. I think the hair is a little softer than the Defining Moments Undertaker, but it's not soft enough. It's like, you can see me doing that, and it's slowly returning back to its original shape. Kind of wish the hair was a little softer. But yeah, we just get some slight head movement left and right, no up and down. Very little head bobble, if any. His arms do go out to the side. He does do a full 360, although it's not a true 360 because his arm will jet out to the side, seeing as how this is a new sculpt and it's sculpted at an angle. So it still looks okay. You can get away with it. He has a bicep swivel, single jointed in the elbow, spins and hinge at the wrist, an ab crunch, which on mine, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is just on my figure. It's not a universal problem. If it is, I gotta retweak this mold, because that's really, really loose. But he does have a working ab crunch, waist swivel. Legs do go forward, back, and out. He spins up at the thigh, double jointed at the knees. That took a little effort to get that joint working, but it's working fine now. Swivels at the boot. He does have hinged ankles, and I always say it's better to have tight joints than loose. He does have hinged ankles, I just can't seem to work them right now, and he does have rocker ankles. So if you can get those joints loose, you can get them in any pose you can imagine. But that's the Ministry of Darkness Undertaker for you. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get on pose for my final thoughts, then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have the Undertaker pose for my final thoughts overall. I absolutely love this figure. A little disappointed the ab joint on mine is a little loose, but like I said, I was planning on getting a second one. Might just return this guy and, you know, get 2 that actually have a functioning ab joint. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But I was lucky enough to just walk into Toys R Us just randomly, wondering if, hey, maybe I'll find something I like, and sure enough, there he was, just sitting on the pegs, and I was not expecting this guy for another month, so really happy I found him. If you're looking for the Network Spotlight figures, they are only available at Toys R Us, and like I said, I just got lucky stumbling into Toys R Us, finding this guy on the pegs, because Vince McMahon came out not too long ago, so that's why I'm a little surprised that Undertaker's on the shelf so soon. If you can find this guy, I really recommend you pick him up. He's a really nice figure, and he has the attire for Undertaker that we have been wanting for so long, and we finally have it in figure form. And with that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000 saying don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go check out all my other action figure reviews, all my WWE Spotlight Spotlight figure reviews are also up there, so go ahead and check those out while you're at it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and as always, if there's a figure you guys would like to see me add to my collection, go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my best to see if it does fit in my collection. And with that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, everyone.
My dreams are nightmares. How can I sleep? You got the gun against me.